I'm out here working on one of my crappy cars. It's a Ford Ranger. It's been sitting for God knows how long. This is my first truck, and I put this brand new wheel bearing on. This one was still in my shed, right? But I put this brand new wheel bearing on after I had the accident, and it didn't sound too good when it was turning. So I figured I'd show you guys what I did in order to re-grease it, because I wanted to put fresh grease in it. That way anything that was in it was worn. Take a hammer, tap the back, keep tapping the back until you get it to slide out. Okay, so there's the ring that's supposed to be flush up against. Okay, and there's the back. I have half a CV axle in it right now, but the back is right there. You can see how loose it is, but it slid forward almost an inch, and that way I could fill it with grease. So it's full of grease. I got it to turn a couple of times. It already sounds better. Now all you need to do is preload it again, and this is why torquing is so important on these. If you don't torque these, I went my entire high school life, this is what I bought in high school, changing wheel bearings every 6 months, not knowing why. It's because you got to torque these things. You got to get a right preload on it. If you torque them too much, you'll squish the bearings and the load won't be right. If you don't torque them enough, then same thing, you'll wear the bearings out. It's too much play in the bearing, it'll wear down fast. So you need to get a torque wrench. You got to torque these properly, drive them a little while, and then check the torque again, make sure the preload's correct. But I did re-grease this. These two different types. I used white lithium grease and I used some marine grease. And I'm going to show you how to preload it again. All you're going to do is find out what you did with your wheel nut and the mess of stuff that you have going on here. You're going to roll it on here. Okay. Now I'm doing this one-handed, but in order to preload it, all I do is I let it spin a little bit, because I want to know that it rolls. I don't want it to bind. So you take it and you're gonna spin the nut on. You watch that preload get a little further in. You can also put your foot on it, stop it a little bit. That way you're not sliding. Little grease. Anyways, you're gonna look, you're gonna check, you're gonna see how far you are. About a 1/4 inch left. Okay, that's all the way down. You can hear, it doesn't sound the best still, but I'm happy with it. There's no